Hey everybody, welcome to the Ringmasters podcast. You got Justo here with Jen.
Hey.
Hey man, this is episode 2. We getting into the nitty gritty now, man. We moving on. We passed our pilot.
Moving on up to the east side.
Yeah. Moving on up. We passed SummerSlam now, so let's discuss that a little bit.
I think I had the most predictions correct, if I'm right.
Listen, listen. I don't know how to count it, man, because your predictions were
Give me my
halfway
flowers.
right.
Give me my flowers.
Look, I'll give you some flowers. I only got weed flowers, but whatever. Um, I'll give it
That might
to you. I
have to
mean,
work.
you were right and wrong about the what was it? The women's title. You said that
Yes.
she would cash in if Charlotte or Asuka won.
Yeah.
I was
I
100% with
didn't
that
think
one. I
that she
knew
was going
Bianca
to
would
cash in
win.
on whatever.
I knew it. The fact that they got the Street Profits with Bobby Lashley now, I feel like they need something to bring Bianca into that mix. Like I really feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna bring Bianca into that, and her being the goody, running around swinging her hair, all happy all the time. It doesn't blend with that seriousness that they have now with the Street Profits and Bobby.
But see, I don't know because, like, Bianca herself, like, as a person, she's very, like, representation matters. She wants to set that example for young black girls and things like that. So I'm not sure if she really wants to pull that trigger.
So I
Like, I
agree
think
with
just
you.
overall for her, I'm not sure. I think
I
it would be good for
agree.
her, but
I think she's gonna do it, and I think she can still keep that whole theme. But I think the way she'll do it is okay, young black women, young black girls, you can stand up for yourself. If they're gonna keep shitting on you, take
mm,
charge, fucking get serious, and fucking stand up for yourself and do what you gotta do to take charge and take your belt.
yeah,
So I think that's how it's gonna go.
that makes sense. Yeah, but then also at the same
Yeah,
time, when Street Profits went out there and did what they did on Friday, they actually got cheered for it.
yeah, because everybody's been waiting for it. It's been years of this red cup bullshit, bruh. Tired of it.
Tired of the beer pong cups.
Bruh, finally, we don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore. We have we have a solid black stable after they destroyed the Hurt Business for us. We got one back,
Yes,
and
and
to
hopefully
me, this one's even
it's
stronger.
the new nation that we were supposed to get. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because
so hopefully,
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, no shade to Sid and Shelton, but I think these two are better than Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Though I think Shelton Benjamin is fucking amazing athlete.
yeah. I mean, they're all good in their own right. However, Street Profits, they definitely have more charisma. They have more of an audience. Like
Mm-hmm.
they have more star power than the other two. And it's no
Yeah.
shade to Shelton Benjamin or Cedric Alexander because they are good at what they do. However, Street Profits is one of the most popular tag teams in the company. So
If not the most popular since the Usos.
true,
Like, I mean,
true.
definitely in my
In
opinion,
this
they
new
are. I
age,
mean, I can't think of
within the
anybody
last few
that's that
years, Street
popular.
Profits is definitely in the last few years, Street Profits definitely is one of the most popular.
Definitely. Speaking of tag teams, I don't necessarily care for this tag team that I'm about to mention, but I love what they're doing with the leader of this little stable. The Alpha Academy. I love what they're doing with Chad Gable.
Shout out
I
to
love
Chad
it.
Gable. Like, I
Yo,
remember a
this
few
man
years
has
ago,
been
he had the
busting
whole
his
thing on the ring.
ass.
Yeah, yeah, he has for a very long time. Back with what was it? American Alpha, whatever, with Jason Jordan. He was killing it
Mm-hmm.
then. A few years ago, when he had the King of the Ring match, he was killing it then. And I'm not really a big Alpha. I mean, what is it? The Alpha Academy thing with Otis. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I do like that they are trying to give him a push, even though we all know in the end he's not going to win. But it's nice. It's different.
I hope they give him a little run. He's been here for like 10 years, yo. He's been here for a
He
long fucking
has.
time and really hasn't got and they shitted on him a lot like they shitted on Cody with giving him them stupid gimmicks like Shorty G. What the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck was Shorty G? That was the equivalent of Stardust to
Oh
me.
yeah, a
That
little
was
bit,
terrible.
a little bit.
Terrible, man. But he toughed it out. He
But
ate
you know
it.
how I feel
He
about
pushed through.
yeah. But you know how I feel about Gunther and his title reign. So I don't want him to drop that belt until after he breaks that record. Fuck you, Honky Tonk Man.
You are
Respectfully.
right about that. I do agree. I do really like Gunther as the IC champion. I do think he is one of the best. I don't think he is the best IC champion in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because we've had people like fucking Shawn Michaels, we've had Triple H, we've had Stone Cold
That
Steve
is another
Austin,
topic for another
we've had a
day.
lot. Okay,
We can have a
but
whole episode about like the best Intercontinental champions.
to me, it's the best title. It's the best tier. Like it is. It's usually about 3 or 4 in the top contention for the world title, but everybody else is going for the IC. And through history, it's just so much better to me.
Yeah.
So much better. But
And
yeah,
it's definitely been more
shout out.
relevant. Yeah.
Yeah, Imperium, man. Shout out Imperium, bro. Shout out
They've
Imperium,
been
man.
killing it.
They have. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say Gunther's been killing it. Ludwig does his thing sometimes. I don't know what Giovanni Vici's does. Well, I don't know why the fuck he's even there. Like that man does nothing. But you know, you gotta have more than 2 people for it to be stable. Otherwise, it's just a tag team.
New Day.
New Day's back.
New Day still
New
deserves
Day's
that.
back. Yep, they're back, and I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I've never been a New Day fan, but I like
Are
when
you serious?
when I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I've never been a fan.
Why?
So let me tell you, right? I wasn't a New Day fan because when they first came out, I liked them. You know what I mean? They weren't super like they were for the kids, but they weren't super for the kids. But then as it developed, they start throwing fucking pancakes out of their dicks, fucking wild shit, fucking they got bootios, which is literally in essence a butthole.
Yeah,
What is a
Videos
bootio?
was wild.
A butthole.
Videos was wild.
Like I'm at WrestleMania Access. There's people like chewing on bootio, big ass bootios. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas is eating big ass assholes. Like I just could never get
Hey,
with it, yo.
yo.
I could never get with the concept of the New Day. I like Big E when he was a tough guy, when he was like the new Farouk, came out with like
You ain't
the
enough
African
man. I
colors
need
and shit.
5.
Bro. I loved when Kofi won the title. When he finally won the belt,
Of
I
course.
loved that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. That
But
was a big moment.
I'm also a Brock fan, so I kind of loved when he lost it too. So,
That was terrible.
I mean,
Terrible.
I feel like
And got no rematch.
no rematch to this day.
None.
I
To
mean,
this day.
I kind of feel like that's what WWE's doing. Like they do that a lot to their black champions. I mean, Bobby had a good run, but like look at Bianca, she won it and lost it in what 30 seconds. You get that
Was
a
it
lot with
30?
the
I
black
heard it was
champions.
95.
I mean, within
Oh, you talking
3
about when she
minutes.
lost to Becky?
Yeah, well, no, when she just lost it just now, like the other day, she won it, then lost it to Io Sky right away. I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
But
Like,
it happens. Didn't that happen
so
to Charlotte too?
Charlotte, anything can happen. Charlotte's been undeservingly champion 14 fucking times. Okay? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, I don't care what happens to Charlotte. First of all, I needed them to take all that fucking sex appeal off of her because, bruh.
She just looked like her daddy. No matter how much work she get done, she just always look like Rick. It ain't going away.
She looks like vintage Rick. She looks like Four Horsemen in WCW Rick. She's got a lot less wrinkles in
I
him now.
found out last week that her and Andrade, they stopped following each other on social media. I need to investigate and see if that is still true.
So
I'm about to live.
yeah, I need to check that out as well because the fact that they're unfollowing each other, I mean, and that Andrade's kind of getting a push in AEW is kind of like she's back, he's getting a push, and now they stop following each other? Is it their companies making them do this? Are they doing this themselves?
I don't think so because Zelina, she follows Malachi Black. She'll post stuff with him every now and then.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
So I don't
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking through her IG right now, and it's a lot of stuff. Last thing I see with them two together was from July 6th. Now let me see if she
I
actually
mean,
follows him.
you're a woman though, so you know when y'all break up, all them pictures come down, everything. So I don't even think those pictures from July 6th would even be there anymore if they wasn't together.
I don't know, but it definitely doesn't show that she's following him. And then you can't see who follows her, so that means I gotta be messy and go on his page. So look at me
I
being
mean,
TMZ on a wrestling
Inspector
podcast.
Jen. I mean, that's what you are. You are our resident fucking detective to find out all the rumor roundup and behind the scenes kayfabe and shit. You know what I mean? That is you, Inspector Jen.
Yeah, in real life, because you just found out that Ricochet and Samantha Irvin was engaged.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not a fan, I don't know shit about what's going on with you because it's just so many wrestlers, man. We got NJPW, we got
But you're a fan of
AEW, we got
her.
NXT. I'm a fan of her. That's how. And
And
the
she
day I
literally
mentioned.
has him all over her Instagram.
So, but that's the thing. I try not to be a creep. So, like, I'll follow WWE, and when they post pictures of like their female athletes and stuff like that, or the commentators, I like them. I try not to be a creep and be like, oh yeah, she's hot. Just go on her page like some kind of young weirdo and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah,
You
I
not
do it.
follow her on Instagram?
No, I don't. I don't have
Oh,
her.
I thought you did.
No, literally the
Oh,
only
excuse me. So
female
I guess you have
wrestler.
your reasons.
Yeah, the only female wrestler I follow, Sasha Banks.
She's not even
Yeah.
Sasha Banks anymore.
I'm sorry, Mercedes Monet, however the fuck you pronounce that shit. Oh, I lied. I follow two more. Bianca Belair, because I gotta follow. You know,
Who?
she's black. I gotta follow
Of
Bianca Belair,
course. As you should.
and I'm not going. And I mean, you probably don't like her. She was an AEW thing. I'll follow Jay Cargill too.
Okay, to each his own.
Yeah, I like
I
Jay
don't
Cargill
really
because
have much an opinion on her because I just don't watch AEW like that. But
I'm a fan
to
of the
each his
black
own.
female wrestlers. I like the black female wrestlers because we don't get many of
But
them.
yet you don't follow Trinity.
So I feel like everything I need from Trinity I can get off of Mercedes' page, yo. Everything I need from her I can get off of Mercedes' page. They always post together.
No.
I mean, yeah, man.
I'm
I
gonna
love
say
Trinity
the same
though.
thing I
Big shout
tell
out to
Tony.
Trinity.
Support your black wrestlers.
I do. I try my best, yo. I try. I do my. You know what? I'm gonna go follow
But
Trinity
yet
right
you're
now
not following
because
Trinity.
this is crazy. You're right.
That's none of my
I'm
business.
ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself for not following Trinity Fatu. I'm about to follow everybody in that family but Roman. Cause fuck him.
Wow, that's raggedy. How do you follow her
Oh!
family but not the tribal chief?
Oh wait, I am following Trinity a lot. Yeah, yeah. My
Shout out to
bad, my
Trinity
bad.
though. She's still having an impact, you know.
Yup. Shout out to Trinity for following her own guts. Shout out to Trinity for not letting the
She
people
didn't follow
fucking
her
pressure
own gut.
her.
She just followed Mercedes.
If that was the case, she would have followed her to NJPW. She went where she felt she was going to get the best recognition and have the best growth, which is Impact, and I respect her for it.
I
Because
guess.
it's the smallest out of all the promotions. It's even smaller than AEW at this point, and she
Yeah.
still took the chance and went there after being a top female star in WWE.
I mean, I think it's different factors for her though. I don't think she would have went to Japan while still married to Jimmy.
Speaking of
You feel me?
married, is fucking Mercedes still married to fucking Kamikaze?
I have no idea.
Bro,
I
she
don't.
ain't
She
posted a
never
picture of this
posted
nigga in
him.
2 years.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bro, she's with
I don't
Kalisto
know.
and his wife way
Nobody
more.
knows. Way more. I think they're a throuple at this point.
They might be. Which shout out to Kalisto if that's the case, bro. Big up. Lord knows. Shit.
No, wait a minute. As we're speaking of like Mexican wrestlers, tonight on NXT, we do have Dirty Dom He's defending his belt.
Yes.
Why is Rey Mysterio there?
Rey Mysterio's there. First of all, why the fuck is Rey Mysterio in the Hall of Fame still wrestling? I thought you had to be retired to get into a Hall of Fame. How does that work?
No.
I ain't never seen
Famer.
That's the shit that blows my mind. I never seen an NBA player get into the Hall of Fame still play. Bill Russell don't play. I never seen a baseball player in the Hall of Fame playing. Football, tennis, a fucking swimmer who's in the Hall of Fame ain't playing. God damn it.
Lita and Trish, they still wrestle.
Yeah, but they can't. So Lita and Trish and Edge came back years after they went into the Hall of Fame. Rey Mysterio got to the Hall of Fame on Saturday, wrestled on Sunday. What the fuck was that?
Like, what? I'll give you that. I'm trying to think, was there anybody who was still an active wrestler?
I don't know. I'm just so confused.
I gotta think about that one.
No, I can't think of any. Triple H, retired. Shawn Michaels, retired. Like
Goldberg.
Ugh. Goldberg is like a dirty... He's like a dirty fetish for people, Bill Goldberg. I don't know why they keep bringing him back.
Well, you see, the last time Roman put him on his ass, and they haven't brought him back since. Thank God. See, Roman is doing God's work, and you still refuse to acknowledge your tribal chief. Come on, man.
I'm about to fucking kick you out of this fucking podcast.
How you gonna kick me out?
Because, man, I'm about to mute your mic or something, bro, because this is ridiculous.
Because I'm speaking truth?
This is crazy. Speaking truth, the truth would be you saying Roman Reigns was sent out there to clean up the trash. Yes. He picked up the garbage. And then he became the garbage.
No.
Okay? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Roman Reigns hasn't won a match clean. He became the champion. Oh, look at his gray hair. It's really, really bothering me. He became the champion.
See, y'all got something in common.
Fuck you. I'm more like Jay.
Now you're like Jay? Come on. So you're a loser now, too?
First of all, Jay's won more matches in the past year than Roman has. Clean. Okay?
So what? And where's that gotten him? Do you see a belt around his waist?
It's got him to the main event on SummerSlam. Okay? Main event Jey Uso, goddammit. You show some respect.
And before he became main event Jey Uso, what was he? Pre-show Jey Uso? You know we talked about this the other day. Roman has saved the Usos from obscurity. Vince was putting these mofos on pre-shows back to back.
This is true. This is true.
Mania.
This is true. But Paul Heyman had to save Roman Reigns because those promos he was cutting was not it.
Of course, the succotash and the tater tots.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Paul Heyman, for developing this young Samoan king into what he is today.
They don't have kings. They have tribal chiefs, goddammit.
True. Thank you, Paul Heyman, for developing this man into the tribal chief that he is today. Who was the tribal chief before him? Allegedly, Umaga. Allegedly. Before him.
So, Paul, shout out to fucking Paul E. Dangerously, okay? Because he's been fucking bringing up that family for the past 40 years. I don't even think that family would have been anywhere where they're at. Because the fucking head shrinkers, WWF had them, Vince McMahon had them talking gibberish. Them motherfuckers look like they had fucking, they want no shade, nothing like that. I love you to everyone. They look like he had them act like they were on a spectrum or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Like they were speaking gibberish. They were, what the fuck? Like them niggas was acting like Donkey Kong. It was crazy.
It was.
Couldn't believe it.
But for a long time, Vince did not know what to do with Samoans, honestly.
But it was crazy because
the Wild Samoans, they was doing pretty much the same thing, no?
Yes, they were. It was crazy. The head shrinkers, the Wild Samoans.
And turned him into a sumo wrestler.
They made him Japanese, which was crazy because it passed. I didn't know the motherfucker was Samoan until I was a grown-ass man.
I didn't know he was Samoan until he died.
She was crazy. Like, but there we go. Like Yokozuna, because I don't have any knowledge of him having ties with Paul Heyman, to my recollection.
Right. I don't think so.
he's the only one that really developed themselves besides The Rock. But I don't really put The Rock with them. You know what I mean? He's not an Anuai or Fatu. Like, whatever. This is Johnson.
Let him
But
tell it he is, but
I mean, I feel like he really wants to be. Like, he played Maui and fucking Moana and all that shit. Like, he really wants to be Samoan. But bro, you're Floridian. You're from Miami, Florida, my man. Okay, that's it. Like, no. Like, I don't see you in none of the pictures with them when they were little kids. None of this. All right, stop.
true,
Stop.
true.
Not one picture have I ever seen a young Dwayne Johnson. Ever.
He's also like a good age gap ahead. But then you never seen pictures with him and Rikishi.
There you go.
Like we didn't even know they was related until they had the storyline of I did it for The Rock.
Yep.
And even
Yep.
that,
And that. Oh my god. What a way to ruin yourself, Rikishi.
I did it.
I did it for The Rock. Yo, man sounded like he sounded like Kane when he first talked.
Suck it. But it was memorable. It's
It
weird
was.
because like these are really awkward moments, but you don't forget these moments.
This is a fact.
So
This
it's a
is a
gift and a
fact.
curse.
You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that shit, man. But you know what? We're talking historical. Let's talk about what just happened the other day, right? Let's talk about gay. I'm sorry, people. I'm not meaning that in a derogatory say.
LGBTQ.
Shout out LGBTQ. Look, I'm saying it in a way. I'm saying it in a '90s way. Fuck you, Jimmy Uso. You son of a bitch. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. I have no respect for you. Okay. None.
You know, as I was watching the pay-per-view, my good friend Steve Smith in Virginia, who's been my Facebook friend for like 10 years now, we've known each other through the wrestling world and everything, he made a Facebook post probably about an hour or two prior to that match and was like, I think Jimmy is going to turn on Jay tonight. And I'm like, what? And then it happened and it was just like, yo, Steve was right. Every time you think that you know what's going to happen with the bloodline, it just goes left. It's the never-ending story.
And I feel like that's the problem. They're making it a never-ending story. Take the fucking belt from Roman if you want to keep doing this shit. Like, we need a defending champion, yo. Like, SmackDown is going to go into the gutter because of this. Like,
No.
even Sheamus in a recent interview was saying, like, yo, he loves what Roman has done, but he would love even more if they gave other wrestlers more TV time. The Bloodline gets
But Roman is
all
not
the
even
TV
there
time.
every week. So can you blame him? There's plenty of weeks where Roman is not
Yes.
there. He's not there. So there's other times where other stars get their moments.
Yeah, but even when
Right
Roman's
or
there,
wrong.
they still talk about the Bloodline rivalry, the whole fucking show. They still will have the Usos there. They'll still show highlights of weeks past when these motherfuckers are not even here. Why? Why are you showing us this? It's not leading up to a
It's
match. It's not doing
the biggest thing on
nothing.
SmackDown. It's the biggest thing on SmackDown. Same way
But
on
that's
Raw, where they're showing the Judgment Day. The only difference is that Raw has an extra hour.
But the difference with Raw is that they incorporate other people into the Judgment Day. You got fucking Raquel Rodriguez beefing with Rhea Ripley, which will include Liv Morgan. Boom, because that's Raquel's people. You know what I'm saying? You got Dom on NXT fighting those wrestlers. You got
All right,
Finn
I'll
and
give you
Seth
that.
going
I'll
at
give
it.
you that.
They're encompassing multiple brands and several other superstars. Judgment Day is
You're right. You're right.
only Judgment Day. I mean Judgment Day. I'm lying. Bloodline is only Bloodline. Come on.
As of late, yeah. But before that, they were beefing with everybody. Were they not?
Before
Were they
that, it
not?
was a more. I mean, they were beefing with like two people. Kevin Owens, like mainly Kevin Owens because of the whole Sami Zayn thing.
Didn't they just beat Sheamus and whoever a few months back on SmackDown?
Sheamus is filler now, man. Even though I agree with him that you should give other stars more shine, I do agree you should give more other stars more shine. Sheamus is one of those wrestlers who's been in the game so long. He's John Cena status now, like not popularity, but he'll take the L to bring somebody else up. Sheamus has no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So they
Roman will
incorporate.
too, just only for his family.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to say no, the fuck he will not, bro.
But it helps his family, but it does help, the Usos and stuff. It helps,
It it
he's
does,
trying to build
but
them up too.
it does. But we have wrestlers that really need to be built up. The Usos have been here for a decade. They had every opportunity to build themselves. You know what I'm saying? They've had multiple title reigns. They turned the Uso Penitentiary. They did all this shit. Like they had hella stain. They had a whole bunch of momentum behind them. They didn't need Roman Reigns to do this. They didn't have to have this whole bloodline side. They didn't have to have 2/3 of an entire SmackDown episode of Tribal Court. Like what?
It was not 2/3.
We're gonna look it up right now. It was.
You
It was.
You can look it up.
God bless the internet, bro. God bless the internet. I'm about to look it up right now.
You
How
can't sit
long was
here and
Tribal
say
Court?
all of this, that they had this, that, and the other. They didn't need Roman, when at the same time you just agreed with me that before Roman, they was pre-show manias.
No. I'm saying the bloodline was great, but they didn't have to only start doing everything with Roman. Like, okay, now they're only fighting Roman. Now the beef is everything with Roman and Usos. Come on, bro. Like, you guys had it. You guys could. Fucking Usos.
Now.
If the Usos were going against the New Street Profits, oh my god, what a fucking rivalry that would be.
And they probably, no, now they won't because
They're not, because it's Uso versus Uso. What the fuck? Like they're ruining unbelievable potential for storylines because of this dumb shit.
I mean, you have a point. I'll give you that. However, other people can do shit too. You're sitting here saying, "Oh, it shouldn't be all about the bloodline," but there's other stars that can work with other stars. They don't have to work with the Usos.
Yeah, but when you're the Usos and you're considered,
it's the Usos against each other. We've never seen that.
I mean, we haven't. But when you have the Usos and every week when you talk about them, you reiterate that they're the greatest tag team of our generation, the greatest tag team of this era. Why the fuck do you not have them in the tag team division? They're not the greatest singles competitors of our era. They're not the greatest Intercontinental Champion, US, none of it.
Right, but now they're going to do their own thing separately, so.
I don't think it's gonna fly. I think Jimmy fucked himself. Jimmy, as a singles superstar, is not. First of all, he doesn't even have a nickname like Jay. Main event Jey Uso. Who the fuck is he? Trinity's husband. That's it. He doesn't even have a nickname. Like nobody cares about Jimmy.
When Jay first went solo, he didn't have a nickname either.
But he earned it. He earned it.
Okay,
I don't think Jimmy's gonna be able to earn it.
But give him a chance. Let's just see how this all goes.
So here's why I don't think Jimmy's gonna earn it. Because he turned on Jay. In typical WWE fashion, Jay's the face now. Jimmy's the heel. Heels tend to lose more often. The heels on a weekly basis. Sure? So no, just hear me out. On a weekly basis, Jimmy's gonna get the better of Jay. He's gonna beat Jay up during promos. Jay's gonna be like, "Why'd you do this to me?" Jimmy's gonna cheap shot him. It's gonna be like that. But when we get to the matches, we're gonna have Jay beat Jimmy every fucking time. It's just what happens.
I don't think every time.
I think it's gonna be every time, and I think they're only gonna. I think at max they're gonna fight twice. 2 pay-per-views. 2 PLEs.
No, because WWE usually does. They usually go 3. They usually go 3 with everybody.
I don't think the universe is gonna. I don't know, man. I don't know how people are reacting to this because a lot of people I'm seeing they're not really feeling it. They're saying the same thing I'm saying. Why would you have had Jimmy make Jay leave the bloodline just for Jimmy to turn on Jay? We could have had this match with Jay in the bloodline. We didn't have to have Jay leave the bloodline for this. We could have had this match before. What was the point of that whole thing? It was irrelevant.
But just watch. Let's just see how it all goes. Let's see how the storyline goes. Let's see what's next.
I mean,
that's all I can say. Just watch.
Oh, and just so you know, the bloodline segment went for 40 minutes. Okay, 40
Okay.
minutes.
Was that the one with Sammy?
That was the one with the whole tribal court thing when
With
was
Sammy.
that? Yeah, I believe so with Sammy.
Okay. All
Or
right.
yeah, with Sammy and yeah, all that shit. So 40 minutes on a 2 hour show after commercials. It's about a 90-minute show. So 40 out of the 90 minutes, okay, was
All right. I'll
Bloodline
give you
Tribal
that.
Court. Crazy.
Okay. I didn't know it was
Crazy.
that long, but okay.
And just like SmackDown, we've spent far too much time on the Bloodline today. Okay?
Well, we didn't even finish even talking about what happened at SummerSlam.
I know, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. See how they get you caught up in their bullshit? You see? You
And
see?
that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to have you talking. And this is why they take up so much TV time. Because you talk about them so much.
You know, I think Paul Heyman needs to start an OnlyFans because he sucks mad dick. It's crazy.
Paul Heyman's the GOAT. The throat
Paul
goat.
Heyman is the GOAT.
You feel me?
The throat goat, bro. Because that motherfucker right there will suck you into fucking the heavens, boy. He will put you on a pedestal.
Exactly.
Like, I could only wish that my woman looked at me the way he looks at Roman Reigns. This boy, that shit is crazy.
Tiana Trump has nothing on Paul Heyman,
Bruh.
okay?
Bruh. You know, I really thought Roman was gonna lose at SummerSlam. And not because I hate Roman. It was just like the aesthetic. Because he only came out with one title. I'm like, oh, usually Paul carries two and he carries one. I'm guessing Jay's gonna win because he ain't got nobody to carry the other two. So he's gonna be able to carry the one. So that's why I thought Jay was gonna win. I thought they was like dropping little hints. I was wrong.
And that's how they get you.
That's how they got me. They reeled me and I bit the bait like a sucker. Like a sucker. But that's good. That's under Vince McMahon. Yo, under Vince McMahon, I feel like that would have happened because it would have been the obvious. Under Triple H, you never know what's gonna happen, man.
You never know with Triple H.
Shout out to Paul, man. Shout out to Paul the best, man.
Yeah.
He's been doing his thing. Shit. Definitely doing his thing. Alright. So, Jimmy turned on Jay. You think he's going back into the Bloodline, or is this gonna be Bloodline's just sticking with Solo and Roman?
Well, Roman's coming back this Friday. If he wasn't coming back this Friday, I think that it probably would have been a little bit something separate from the Bloodline. Like just Jimmy versus Jay, because neither one of them are in the Bloodline. But being that Roman's going to be there Friday, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out and how this is going to connect. Like, does Jimmy go back and acknowledge him as the tribal chief, or?
Oh, you were right. You were right. I talked to my daddy, and Rikishi said that.
Or he could just be like, you know, he didn't feel like Jay was a good fit to be the tribal chief, or it should have been me. You took everything from me.
What if they have him cut a Rikishi promo? I did it for the tribal chief.
Oh God, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought Jay was gonna do that when he super kicked Sammy. When he turned on Sammy, I really thought that they was gonna have him come out and do that shit. I was waiting for it, but
if they would have did that, I would have feel like I don't think that would have been the ultimate disrespect. Like, are they really trying to bring you guys up now, or is this satire? Like, what's going on here?
You know, and shout out to the ancestors, the Samoan ancestors who was in that promo prior to their match, talking about, you know, the trial combat, and you know,
I'm gonna need Alpha to get his shit together. Bro. For real. Okay?
You know, the ancestors just know. They know what's best for the family.
No, because the Usos worked hard to get where they are. They worked hard. They had to go through entire divisions. Roman Reigns, I don't want to say nepotism because they're all part of the family, but him being the big guy, he got a way bigger push. Like, even when he was in the Shield, he wasn't getting pinned by nobody, nothing until Jay pinned him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since he came into the main roster, he was getting an extra push because of how he was the dominant enforcer figure. So he already came in, just like Umaga. He came in with that I'm taking over shit. He really didn't have to work for shit ever his entire fucking time on the main roster. When he was on NXT, okay, whatever.
Umaga did work hard.
No, Umaga did. I'm talking about Roman.
Did.
Roman ain't have to work hard for shit.
He had to.
Roman was handed everything, yo. Everything. Seth had to work. He had to go through a whole fucking turning on his brother's thing. He had to fucking go be under Triple H. He had to do all types of shit just to get what was handed to Roman. To get what was handed to Roman.
Who became champion first? Roman or Seth? They gave
I didn't say it was quick. I didn't say it happened quicker.
He gave Seth the heist of the century.
It was great. It was great. He deserved it. He deserved it.
Did he deserve it at that point?
Yeah. I believe so. He was the architect. He was the man who orchestrated everything. He put it all together. The matches, how they did everything, their entrances. He was the man. He was the wrestler. He was the wrestler, and John Moxley was our mic. John was the mic. I'm gonna call him Dean. I'm gonna call him Dean since we told him about the Shield. Dean was the mic. Fucking Seth was the ring, and Roman was the muscle. The muscle is never anything. The muscle is never anything, but the muscle always gets the easy push because they're the muscle. They're the guy. It's unbelievable that anybody's gonna beat. Like, come on. Oh shit, damn. My bad. iPhone gestures.
Ready for that?
Bro, it's Apple, man. It's iPhone gestures, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Shit is crazy. But yeah. Roman, he didn't have to put in as much work as Dean or Seth. Just look at his title run. Seth has defended already more times since he's been champion than Roman did in the past 3 years.
That's because Seth was running his mouth too much.
So was Roman. Roman's talking about we need a fighting champion. Get Brock Lesnar out of here. And became fucking Brock Lesnar.
I mean, if you was in his position, you wouldn't have took
Literally took Paul Heyman and everything. The motherfucker became Brock Lesnar, bro.
You wouldn't have took the deal? More money?
I mean, I would have. Exactly. But I wouldn't have been a sucker and made it seem like I was gonna give the people what they wanted when I wasn't.
But you know what? He probably did have that goal in mind, but once you get to that top spot, once you get there, because all your legends have done it. Dwayne, Cena, Brock.
Not Shawn.
They all done it.
Not Shawn.
Shawn was coked up.
Not this guy.
Shawn was also on drugs and hostile backstage.
They were all. Shout out to Perk Angle, bro.
He needed a break. He needed a break, clearly. Because that man was going on TV every week unhinged.
Yo. I mean, I was really upset when he lost his smile. That made me sad.
Even though it may not have even been true. All because he didn't want to put over Brett, but, you know.
Listen.
But my point is that all your top faves, they get to that spot. Of course they want to be like, I don't want to be that person who's part-time, who only comes here and there. And then when they get to that certain level status, they become that, and then they understand it. More money, less work.
You're right.
I would take that fucking deal too.
You're right, and I guess that's why my favorite wrestlers are my favorite wrestlers. Like Randy Orton, he works. Workhorse. Triple H, workhorse. He does. Shawn Michaels, workhorse. So there was my top guys that I've always liked since forever.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Look, let me raise my hand for this. Triple H, when DX got inducted into the Hall of Fame, he was still an active wrestler. He did not retire until last year.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to you, but it was a DX. They inducted the faction, not the man.
But
so I mean, I'll give it to you because he's a part of the group. I'll give it to you. But technically, DX was retired.
When was Ric Flair inducted? Was he after he retired?
Sheesh. I mean, does Ric Flair ever really retire?
No.
That man, like...
that man almost died in that match last year.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Right.
2008. 2008, he went in his individual. In 2012, he went in as the Four Horsemen.
So, but he did the same thing as Rey Mysterio then, because his last match was in 2008. Well, his supposed last match.
Yeah,
He went in the night
yeah,
before, and then the next night had his match at WrestleMania. See, don't
yeah.
knock Rey. But no, my point is that why the hell is Rey Mysterio going to be on NXT tonight with Dragon Lee, but on SmackDown he's injured?
Oh
Make
yeah,
it make sense.
that is where this all started from, isn't it? All right, let's bring it
Yeah,
back around to Rey Mysterio.
yeah.
Well, I mean, he's only
Well,
gonna be in
how
Dragon.
do
He's
you
gonna be in
get
Dragon Lee's corner. He's not gonna be wrestling with him. He's gonna be in his corner.
But still, they was talking about he's injured, he's out indefinitely or some shit like that on SmackDown the other day. But then, like 3 days before that, he's on NXT talking about, I'm gonna be there next week. Huh?
NXT doesn't require as much exertion as being on SmackDown. Okay,
I
see how big that
mean,
arena is on SmackDown.
yeah, but still, they get more TV time. They don't got anybody taking up 40 minutes.
This is true. This is true.
Maybe
This
Sheamus
is
needs
true.
to go to NXT. Maybe he needs to go to NXT.
Baron Corbin did. Baron Corbin did. And he's getting a lot more shine than he was getting on Raw.
Ali.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good move for Ali. Yeah.
Even Dana Brooke.
Yeah, I like Ali going to NXT. He's gonna get a much bigger push.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I like.
If he doesn't
I mean,
still run out of
hopefully.
his contract.
Yo, when Vince had him doing the terrorist fucking angle, bro. Oh my god. Having him as a terrorist and Tozawa as a ninja was the most tone deaf thing I've ever seen in my life. Yo.
It's Vince. We just talked about how Simone's was just speaking gibberish 30 years ago.
Yeah, but Tozawa was a ninja for like 3-4 years. Like, he didn't let that shit go. Yo.
No.
And shout out to Tozawa for fucking taking that, bro. Jesus Christ, you are a man, bro. Like, goddamn, I couldn't do it. He had a family to feed. God damn.
Exactly.
That man is the Asian Heath Slater. Cause whoa.
Where is Heath Slater? Is he an
I don't
Impact
fucking
still?
know. I don't think so. I don't know. I gotta look it
I'm
up.
about to look him
Where
up.
is Heath
Where
Slater?
is Heath Slater?
See, is Heath Slater? Is he still active? You know.
The fact that both of us is looking it up right now.
Yeah, right. Yep, currently signed to Impact. He's still on Impact.
Impact still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta find that shirt, bro. I wanted to get it, but he got released before I was able to get the shirt. The I Got Kids shirt.
Look.
I really want that.
I mean, you do got kids. You gotta try.
I got kids. I'm the tribal chief. What are you talking about?
Oh God.
I'm the tribal chief. Put some
Oh
respect
no.
on my name. Got the title and everything out here, bro. Get out of here. They acknowledge me in this house.
Oh boy, poor children. Bless their little hearts.
Yeah, they know what's good for them.
Amazon. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to find it. One of these vintage wrestling shirt places got it. I'm gonna find it.
Of course. And then you're spoiled, so you already know.
Yeah.
She gonna get that shirt
Yeah.
for you.
I'll mention it. She'll find it. It'll come in the mail one day, out of nowhere. So that'll work.
Shout
out to
your
my
queen.
lady, man.
She's a real
Yeah,
she's a real MVP. Shout out to her.
shout out to my mommy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Speaking of mommy, can we have a moment in prayer and silence for Buddy Murphy? Because
Oh my God.
the Cuck of the Year award definitely goes to him. Because now she playing in his face every week.
Now they actually called Dom her boyfriend on air.
Yeah.
They said Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley's boyfriend, yesterday.
Something's happening and we don't know.
I'm gonna need Buddy to jump the gate.
This is scandalous. This is very scandalous. Like,
man's got to buy a ticket front row and jump that barricade, bro. Some gotta give. Some gotta give.
Something's happening.
I hope this is a play.
Couple this scandalous since Stephanie McMahon and Triple H.
Bruh. Oh,
And
shit.
who's in charge? Triple H. They are learning from the best right now.
Bro, WWE is very, very toxic for couples. Like, you look at Matt Hardy, Lita, and Edge, that was a toxic situation. Look at
Oh
Sunny
yeah,
and any fucking body, that was a toxic situation.
Sonny was a
Like,
mess.
yo, do not get in. Randy Savage said it. He said it back when they were doing the promos and the works with Miss Elizabeth. Never include your wife in the fucking gimmicks, yo.
Ask Kevin Sullivan.
Ask Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett. Oh man, as you have to
Nancy
see,
Benoit.
we hold no punches on this podcast, man. We just,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, close fist. You know what I mean?
Whew.
But it is what it is, and hopefully this is a work, and like they're working on like signing Buddy Murphy, and like he's gonna be like come back to WWE and beat up Dom and take his woman back.
I don't know. I
Cause
thought
yo,
Andrade was gonna come back, but the way him and Charlotte is moving right now, I don't know.
they got Andrade fucking Buddy Murphy up on AEW over there. They look, that powerbomb he hit him with through that ladder the other day, like a week ago. Oof, oof, that was rough. That was rough. He's having a tough time.
AEW contract.
Yeah, he's having a tough go at it, man. I don't know what's going on, buddy.
I don't know.
More power to him,
He
bro.
signed
Shout
a
out to
5-year
him.
contract in 2022. Oh, he ain't coming no time soon.
Oh no.
He got
Oh
the death
no.
row contract. Him and Adam
That
Cole.
ass. He signed a 5-year contract? Holy
5
shit.
years. 5 years.
Jesus.
In
How much did they give
2022,
you?
that means he got FOMO to go.
Yeah, they better gave him a lot of money
I
for
don't
that
know.
because yo.
And Buddy Murphy, I don't know. It must be something wrong with him. Because remember who he was with before Rhea?
Who was it before Rhea?
He was engaged to Alexa Bliss
Oh yeah, who is now pregnant.
by Ryan Cabrera.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Hey, buddy, you need to get your
And
shit
she
together,
doesn't
bro.
marry him either.
We might have to.
He's just
You know
fucking
what?
up all across.
We might have to get. I don't know. We might have to get Buddy a Hymns sponsorship or some shit, bro. Because he might be lacking somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck
It's
going on with
gotta
that
be
boy.
right. But I also want to
What's
know
going
what
on?
happened to Rhea Ripley's boyfriend before Buddy Murphy. Because she used to be with a black guy.
I don't. Oh yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what happened with that.
She's really into
She's
the.
all over the dating spectrum.
What's kind of crazy to me though is like Dom is not her type. I think it's because he's Hispanic, so like she might find that like a little sexy. But she's really into the bodybuilder type guys.
Yeah, and that's definitely not Dom.
No.
She gonna have him in the gym. If she really get him, she gonna have him lifting them weights right along with.
if she could get Dom to get the Rey Mysterio transformation, like when he went from skinny Ray to buff Ray, like, or even the Eddie Guerrero transformation, skinny Eddie to buff Eddie. Dom, I'm not gonna lie. To me, Dom has possibly top 5 amount of heat on him in the business right now. Like he can do no wrong.
Top 5? You think it
This ain't
gets?
top
You
5.
think there's somebody that gets more heat than Dom right now?
And so the ones I'm putting above him: Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa. Because anything they do is going to be headline.
I don't think they get more heat than Dom.
No, you don't think so?
Absolutely not.
I don't think Dom's getting a 40-minute segment
in
anywhere.
2023, absolutely not. Dom has had the most heat since Roman Reigns. Before that, I think Roman Reigns had the most heat after he beat The Undertaker, and the fans went off for 10 minutes the night after WrestleMania.
That was horrible.
Do you remember that?
I hated that.
He just went in there. He took it, though. He stood. There was nothing he could do. He just stood there, took it, and was just like, it's my yard now, and dipped.
That's it. Like,
And
I'm
you
not
ain't
gonna lie.
seen nobody.
That, like, it was bad because, like, another thing that made no sense. Okay, you beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, right? It's your yard now? Oh, man, a couple years ago, Brock Lesnar already did this. Decimate. Oh, now I got bubbles. Fucking shit. Brock Lesnar already did this. Absolutely decimated The Undertaker.
But, like, I know that, I think Brock didn't even want to do it or something like that. It was something behind the scenes where, like, He wasn't with it, but Vince was like, "No, we're gonna go through with it."
Yo, that black guy in the front row with the glasses, with the shocked face, that guy, legend. He's a legend. I'll never forget him. He's a legend.
I need to know. I need an update on him, and I need the update on little angry Miss Girl, because she was out there like, I loved it. I loved
She
it. I
was
need to
tight.
know where she is in life.
She was tight. She was tight.
Speaking of the Miz, that segment last night with him and LA Knight, woo, that was deep.
I think him and LA Knight are gonna have the best promo battles since in recent fucking memory. Like, I can't even think of two
But my
people
whole
better
thing
on the
now
mic going at each other.
is LA Knight on Raw, or is he still going to be
So-
on SmackDown?
So that was the problem. That was the Miz's problem yesterday. So he was on some like, yo, this is like the Miz went to do his little photo shoot and LA Knight was doing a photo shoot or whatever. So
Yeah,
he's like, yo, this is a fucking SmackDown fucking superstar. Why the fuck is he on Raw? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm thinking that they're gonna have LA Knight doing some free agent shit. He's gonna be bouncing back and forth on the shit, going
Yeah.
left and right, like Omos and Brock and Roman. He's gonna be free agent, doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, and until he wins a title, and he's gonna win one. And then once he wins one, then he'll be stuck on the brand at that point. I think right now they're trying to figure out which brand he's gonna blow best on. Like, are you gonna get more heat on Raw, or are you gonna get more heat on SmackDown?
I think that he would do better on Raw.
Yeah.
I would rather see him more as. See, I was gonna say more as an Intercontinental Champion, but I think that his popularity is gonna overshine that title. So I don't think that's a good idea. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud, because like we
So,
just said,
you're right.
that's like your hard-working title. That's your workhorse title there. And not to discredit him and his work, but right now he's just really popular.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you want whoever to win that Intercontinental title to be more like known for their wrestling than like their mic skills and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Gunther, he don't hardly ever like do a promo.
He's the ring general. That's what you need for the Intercontinental title.
English really well. Like I don't never hear this man speak like that. But he puts in the work. He's made that title something again.
Yep.
And I think that anybody going forward as Intercontinental Champion needs to be on that same kind of path. I need you to go in there and put in that work, kick ass every week. You could drop a promo here and there, but I don't need to hear you talk all the time. Get in the ring, do what the fuck you gotta do. And, you know, show why this title is important. And it's no disrespect to LA Knight because he is a good wrestler, but at the same time, right now he's hot for the things that he's saying.
Like Miz said, he's the flash in the pan right now.
I don't need you to come out there every week with that belt running your mouth. Because that belt is more so for your wrestling than anything else.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Which takes it back. I think he would do better on SmackDown. SmackDown is seen as they consider him to be a lot of reasons why they didn't want to push him because he was too much like The Rock. I better not get another thing come up. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. He's too much like The Rock. Him being on SmackDown works better for him, in my opinion. It's the more promo-heavy brand. It's the more flashy brand. And the United States title is more of a... It's the U.S. title. What is the U.S.? It's flashy. It's talking all the fucking time. It's cutting promos. Yeah. Like, I can see him taking that belt from Austin Theory way before I see him taking that belt from fucking Gunther.
Of course. And I'm fine with him being U.S. champ first. And then maybe next year ending up on Raw and gets the world title. I'm fine with that. But I think right now, if you guys want to put a belt on him, he needs to stay on SmackDown and get the U.S. belt.
Yep. I completely agree. Like, I still think that they're going to have great promos on Raw, but...
Yeah, like, his character, I think, will do really well on Raw. However, if you want to build him up and give him titles and stuff, let him stay on SmackDown. So I think that Triple H is still trying to figure it out. I also feel, in a way, they might try to move him on Raw because he is the most popular. And... they probably don't want him to overshadow Roman, even though he's like number one in merch sales right now. And that's great for him. I like that for him, you know? But I think that in regard to his star power right now, it would be good for Raw, but for him to get billed for like championships and stuff, SmackDown is the way to go.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I completely agree with you on that. I completely agree with you on that. I mean, I'm gonna get at a yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I told Tony we need to find the button that's like dummy.
yeah. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find some sound effects, and every time we do some dope shit on here, I'm gonna hit it. Boom. Yeah. Don't sue me. Don't sue me, LA man. Don't sue me, bro.
Please don't.
Okay.
We're broke.
I'm a yeah, yeah, for real. I'm a
You
big
heard
fan
us
of your
with the Heath
promos.
Slater shirt. We got kids.
We got kids, bro. Like, I mean, I gotta find a Heath Slater shirt because I can't even get me a LA Knight shirt. If you want to like ship one to us, you know what I mean, we'll wear them on the show. Send us some. I mean, we'll wear
Absolutely.
them. I mean, anytime. But yeah, I think after this little Miz thing, they should send him back to SmackDown. You know, get his little title run over there, and then I mean, maybe eventually, but it's hard because he's already 40 years old. Like, how much time does he really have to be moved
I
over
mean,
to Raw after that?
wasn't AJ Styles like 40 when he got to WWE too?
Yeah, but AJ Styles was also a seasoned vet 20 years before that, becoming like a world champion
But
in
LA Knight should have
NJPW,
been.
TNA, everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think LA Knights had all of that. I know he was in
Yeah,
Impact as Eli Drake,
yeah.
but
He had my man Percy Pringle as his manager. That was pretty cool.
like I don't think that he's done all that AJ Styles has. So
Nah, not at all. When AJ Styles came to WWE, that was like a major fucking moment. Like, oh my
yeah, I
god,
remember
they got
that.
AJ Styles.
Yeah,
That was as big as when AEW got Kenny Omega. It was like, what the fuck? Kenny Omega going to AEW? He's finally leaving Japan? I ain't gonna
AEW
lie.
news. Didn't Kenny Omega, Adam Page, and the Young Bucks, they all just signed new deals, right?
Yeah, yeah. Huge deals.
There you go. Huge
Young Bucks are
deals.
over
I
there beefing
mean,
with the Hardys. Young Bucks dressed up as the Hardys the other day on some DX
this
acting like
again?
the nation shit.
Oh my god.
I mean, God bless Jeff Hardy, yo. Um, but man's Jesus Christ, yo, I feel for man's. Like, he's had some
You gotta hang it
struggles.
up.
He's had some struggles, bro. Like,
You gotta hang it up. But I feel like he's gonna be like Ric Flair, 80 years old and still trying to wrestle.
I don't know if
Because
he's
this is
managed
all
his
he
money right. It's all he knows, and it might be the only way he has income.
that part too. But I think for him, it's just like it's all he knows. Remember, they were like teens when they started. Like he didn't go to
Yeah,
college.
yeah,
He didn't, he didn't have no
yeah.
other job. Like this is literally all he fucking knows.
Yep.
So
And back
it's
then
gonna
when they
be
were
hard for
starting, they
him
were making like
to adjust.
$100 a night or some shit like that.
Yeah, like he's not gonna know. It's gonna be hard for him to adjust outside of this shit once he decides to retire. He's really gonna be
Mm-hmm.
like fucking Ric Flair. He's gonna be 80 years old still doing this. He's gonna be like fucking Terry Funk,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know,
And the
old as
sad part
fucking
about it
dirt.
is, but the sad part about it is like Ric Flair, Rey Mysterio, they have an excuse. Like their kids are in it. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Hardy don't got nobody, no kids. Like you're not keeping the legacy going. It's not. It's just
You know what I'm
bow
saying?
out with
Matt
grace,
Hardy,
gracefully bow out.
yeah, Matt Hardy got King Maxwell and shit. Jeff Hardy's daughters ain't trying to wrestle. Well, not
No.
that we know of, but
Yeah, as far as we know, they're not trying to be. Oh, speaking of daughters in wrestling, get fucking. What's her name? The Rock's daughter? Get her the fuck out of here, bro. That schism shit? Get that shit the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, mic skills? Like, you're the Rock's daughter. You have no mic or in-ring skills? The fuck, bro?
I haven't seen her wrestle. She's wrestled already.
Bro, I watched her development shit. Her at the performance center. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. It is hard. It's
Oh
like,
no,
what the fuck, yo?
you're
That's
from
why she
that
hasn't.
family.
Like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
But like you said, they probably don't really acknowledge him like that. So
Yep. She must take after her mom's. She must take after Danny Garcia because whoa.
Tamina get
Yo.
more shine in that family than that girl.
Yo.
And then
Yo.
I don't ever really see Dwayne posting her. I see him post the little kids, but he don't never post
I
her
don't
like
know.
that.
I don't know. I guess he's like, listen, you want to be a wrestler? You have to do it the hard way, like your Uncle Rikishi did. I ain't gonna post you. I ain't gonna promote you.
Oh shit.
You want some recognition from me? You want some recognition from me? Hit somebody with a cup.
Rikishi posts his boys all the time. He's a proud
Yeah, he
father
do.
over there.
Yeah, he do.
He ain't gonna talk about weddings, but he makes sure he
you know
posts
what?
them boys.
Fuck that, because he acknowledged Roman Reigns as the tribal chief too, yo raggedy ass daddy.
That's right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
How you gonna acknowledge
the
your
elders
fucking...
knew. The elders knew.
What? These are your children. Even if you don't believe it, be a dad, my nigga. What the fuck? Even if you don't believe it, be a dad,
Rikishi
bro.
fell in line. Rikishi fell in line. He knows the vibes. And this is why Jimmy did what he did, because he's going to follow his father.
This is why the best thing Rikishi ever did was put his ass in another man's face. Okay? Okay? This is why this is his claim to fucking fame. Okay?
But
like,
yeah, like Rikishi, you know, he knew what was up. Solo knows what's up. Jimmy knows what's up. Only one person in that family.
I love Solo keeping Umaga alive, bro. I really do.
Yeah, I like that. But Solo, eventually he gonna step out and try to fight Roman too.
Yep.
He gonna beat Roman. I don't think it's gonna be for a belt, but he gonna beat Roman.
I think the person who takes the belt off of Roman is gonna be Solo.
You think so?
I think they're gonna make it because he's the one that spends the most time with Roman at this point. He's who Roman confides in, and you see every week Roman hits him by mistake or something. He gives him the look. Then he'll look at his thumb and shit like he's about to spike him. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna be the one. He's either gonna be the one that takes the belt from him or the reason that Roman loses the belt in some capacity.
Yeah, so it's gonna have something to do with it.
Yeah,
but I
definitely.
must say, Solo, he's great. He's great. He's next. He's up next. Main event Jay, whatever is gonna happen to him, cool. But I think that the main big star next in that family is definitely gonna be Solo.
Yeah, it is. And at that point, Jimmy, you might as well go to Impact, team up with your lady. You know what I mean? Start the bloodline, new bloodline over there because
he wants her to come back. He wants her to come back.
She ain't coming back.
I think she's gonna have her nice little run. No, I think she's gonna have her nice little run over there, and then eventually she'll be back. I don't know.
I think the only way she comes back is if they immediately put her in the running for the women's championship. She has to. The night she comes back,
she's not.
I think it's the only way she comes back. At this point, she's already stood on her laurels. She went somewhere else. If you want me back, you got to give me something to come back. Like, she gave up the belts to leave.
I don't think she's going to move like that. I don't think she's going to move like that. If
know.
It was Vince still running everything, yes. But I think with Triple H there, I don't think that she would do that to him.
This is true. She left under Vince, so this is true.
Exactly.
She did leave under Vince. But, I mean, if I was her, if I'm leaving as champion, I'm coming back as champion. Like, nah.
I feel like Mercedes would pull something like that.
As she should.
But not Trinity.
As she should. Because just like Cody Rhodes, she left and became the top star where she went.
And there has been some bad juju on them belts ever since those girls left. Can we talk about it?
I mean...
I know you've seen Sonya Deville's now injured.
Yeah, she's gone. It's over for her.
Like...
Which kind of fucks it up for Chelsea Green too. What are they gonna do with her now? I was starting to like Chelsea Green.
But wait a minute. Not only does it fuck it up for her, and I don't even care about that. This fucks it up for Matt Cardona. He can't walk around with those belts no more.
Yup. My man's coming out on the independent scene with his women's tag team titles.
You know,
fucking it up, bro.
You can't be one half of the women's tag team champions now.
You know what's crazy? Is that Matt Cardona did exactly what Cody Rhodes did. He left WWE and annihilated the indie scene. And they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And Vince is not flying to his house.
But he said it. He was like, if they ever call me and ask me to come back, I'm coming back. And I love that about him. Because he's not too big-headed. Like, he still knows.
But that's probably why they're not calling him. That's probably why not Cody, because Cody was like, "Fuck WWE, break this throne, ka ka, fuck you, Triple H, need
You
you."
see, but you see where what happened? He went back because, like I tell my son all the time, when it comes to these wrestlers, they always talk their shit when they leave, but guess what? They always come back, even when they
But
don't want to. They
but
always come back.
technically, did he go back to them, or did they come back to him, sending him helicopters, begging him, giving him one of the craziest contracts in wrestling fucking history? Who went back to
Wait, what
who?
is his,
Really?
wait? What is his
Hold on.
contract?
Hold on.
Because this is my
I don't
first time
know.
hearing that he's had a crazy contract. But
Cody
I think that
Rhodes.
I think it was a mix of both, honestly. Like, he wasn't truly happy in AEW. And
So
go ahead, tell me this contract details, please.
his contract, which he signed in 2022, as we know, is a multi-million-dollar per year. Most wrestlers are not making multi-million-dollars per year. He gets to
Right?
choose his in-ring character plans, and he's guaranteed multiple championship title reigns and the opportunity to work in
Okay.
Hollywood and reality TV.
Okay.
So they gave him
That's
a
a good contract.
lot more than they gave everybody else.
True.
So who really came back to who? You know?
But like I said, I think it was a mix of both. I think that he knew that he would eventually have to go back to WWE. Like, AEW, they was doing their thing for a minute. Not to say that they're not now, because they're doing their thing in their own right. But they're never going to be as big as WWE. Whether anybody wants to admit it or not, WWE is the biggest company in this business. And you want to go there and become champion. You want to, like,
Yep.
that makes your stock go up. Cody
Yeah.
invested in himself. He betted on himself when he left, and it worked out for him tremendously. Like, now this motherfucker knows his worth.
Yep.
Like, you'll never see him in Stardust again.
Oh,
You'll never see him as that kind of gimmick.
Hell no.
Triple H will never present some shit like that to him, and rightfully so, he shouldn't. But at the same time, so I feel like with that, he knew that the ceiling was only going to be but so high in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah.
And WWE knew, yo, this man done invested in himself in all these years. Like, this man is a star. We got to get him. So I think that it was a bit of both.
This is true.
It wasn't
so
like
the AEW thing, I think the AEW thing, not necessarily he knew there was going to be a limit to what he could do there. I think he knew that the amount of time he has left in wrestling at his age, he won't get to where he wants to in that time in AEW, because they're just not going to be able to make it that big in that amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, because if one day they will be neck and neck with WWE, with the amount of stars that they're getting. I think so. I don't know. I think so because of the risks that their wrestlers are willing to take. Like Sammy Guevara, fucking Orange Cassidy, what the fuck is the other dude that does the casket drop? Fucking paint on his face. Darby Allin. The shit that they do to their bodies, WWE wrestlers are not willing to do that anymore. They're not doing it.
But that's also not safe.
So it's not safe, but it adds to their viewing. It's not safe for you, but we want to see it. I want to see a motherfucker jump off the top of the cage and miss and go straight through that tape. I like it. Looks good. Is it good for their health? Hell no, but it's great for TV. You know what I'm saying? We were discussing, they just sold 80, they're on the verge of selling 80,000 tickets over at Wembley in their first show in London. And like you said, it was their first show over there.
It is their first show over there.
Yeah, but also, that's good and bad because it being their first show over there, they have no track record. The people there don't know if it's going to be a good show or not. They've never been over there. So, but again, that feeds my point. AEW is doing so well that the people are watching this shit on TV and they're selling out when they finally go there for the first time. You know what I mean? So, that's a good look.
That's their first time in 5 years. And everybody does well. Everybody does well overseas, and that's no shade to AEW. Anytime somebody goes overseas for their shows, like their fan base is so different over there. They're like way bigger than what we are here. Because here in America, AEW on some of their shows, they can't even get 1 million viewers a week.
This is true. In America here. Yeah, you're right. Because in America, we have it every week, like every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and at least one
Yeah,
to two
wrestling's
Saturdays a month.
day in America.
Yeah, we have it all the time. Like at any time, we could right now we could be like, yo, you want to go to a wrestling event tonight, and we can go to Dynamite if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but over there, it's really an event when wrestling goes over there because they don't have it. So they're like, oh shit, they're coming
exactly.
over here. We gotta go.
That's why they do so well over there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
about Impact, but everybody.
Yeah. I don't know about Impact, but
Tell
this
me what impact is over there.
speaking of overseas, the WWE just announced that India Super Show that they're gonna be having.
Yeah,
I'm wondering who's gonna be in the card for that. I mean, pretty
Seth
sure
Rollins.
Mustafa Ali, Jinder Mahal.
Mustafa Ali is not even Indian.
I mean,
That's
but
racist.
he it is, but he feeds into that aesthetic. He's not Saudi Arabian either, right? He's not from Saudi
Yeah, but
Arabia, is he?
also no. I
Yeah,
don't know
so
what.
but they still had
I
him
want to say
fucking win over there wrestling.
they have Mansoor over there
You got Mansoor. You know who
because
I
he's from
like?
there. He's from there.
You know who I really like? That I thought they were gonna do a lot more with. That dude,
What?
the dude, Jinder Mahal's his manager now. What the hell is his name? Mahan. Veer Mahan?
They was not
Whatever
doing
his name.
shit with him. They was
Bro.
trolling us every week.
They had him come out and destroy a jobber every week, bro. Like, I thought it was 1995 Superstars on Saturday mornings, bro. Like, the way he would come out and just obliterate a local talent every week, you know? And then they did nothing. They just put him in a tag team that means nothing. The tag team doesn't even go for the belts. Like, I don't even know what they're there for. They're like the new Authors of Pain. They do nothing. Like, they dominate nobodies every week. It's crazy.
Jinder Mahal. The modern day Maharaja. What a time.
Bro, what a time to be alive.
No one saw that coming.
Yo. But he's another one that came back super buff out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I'm gonna ask you something, right?
What's up?
And me personally, I'm tired of the cash grabs. But do you think that we're gonna continue to get this Ricochet, Logan Paul shit? And for how long do we have to suffer through this?
I think they're gonna go again. I don't know when. Maybe a Saudi Arabia show.
I'm hoping. Like, make that a very minor rivalry, please. Please. Because
I don't think it's over.
I don't think it ends with Ricochet winning.
Maybe it'll go 3 again. Because that's what's been happening lately. Everybody's been going 3. So I feel like the next one probably will be Ricochet. And then that last one, I'm not sure.
I don't think that being how Logan Paul is who he is and the contract that he has, because he's a fucking marketing genius. Like, he's not signing a contract where the WWE gets to do anything to him that he doesn't want to do. So,
right.
I don't think he's gonna lose the feud to Ricochet. Like, he likes the fact that he's embarrassing a guy in front of his fiance. He likes that shit. I don't think he's gonna give it up, man. And honestly,
I think that's him in real life, though.
It is. And honestly, I don't think Samantha Irving likes that shit. I don't think that they're using her as a pawn in this and, like, using her relationship. It makes her relationship look less than. Because now your man is getting beat up in front of you every fucking week. It makes that relationship look really fucking bad.
A little bit.
How would you feel? How you feel if you with your man every week and now you gotta keep announcing another nigga beats this nigga's ass every single time? How's that ride home
when
feel?
She had to say his name.
Bro, she looked like she's about to cry.
Her poor face. She did. She did.
Yo.
But that was good. That was good. She kept it in character. So,
She kept it in character, and I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think she was being in character. I think she really felt sad about that. I think she was really, really heartbroken.
I mean, you always want to see your man win. You don't want to see him.
You do. But when your man is Ricochet, you know he's gonna take more losses. Damn. The fuck? He's not. I mean, bro, he's not a good wrestler. He's not. He can
He
do
is a good
flips.
wrestler. He just can't
He's a
talk.
gymnast. He's a gymnast.
Like
He's not a good
he would
wrestler.
be a good United States champion.
Here you go. You got it. Because that's the bottom of the barrel of all the belts that we have.
No, not even. Not even. Well, no, I don't even want to see him as Intercontinental champion. Damn.
Send that nigga to NXT.
He'll be a good North American champion. Again.
He'd be a great North American champion. Having him beef with like
NXT champion too, to be honest.
He would. Having beef with Mello, Trick, one of them. Having beef with Wesley. That would be cool. I would like that. That's a crazy, cool, high flying. Two minorities going at it. That's cool. Do that. But this main roster shit. Come on, bro. Go send him back to NXT. Put the mask on him. Change his name back to Prince Puma, and that's that.
Oh no, not the Prince Puma. But no, I'm still interested to see where they're going with this whole Trick Williams direction.
I don't know. I mean, like usually our black stables turn on each other. It bothers me. Yeah. It bothers me because they never split our minority stables amicably. It's always a breakup to where they don't get along anymore. Like always, every time. It's very annoying. They did it with the Nation, the Hurt Business, doing the Trick and Mello. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
I mean, it was supposed to be a peaceful split, but I don't know. I feel like if he's staying in NXT, he's going to attack Mello.
It has to. Mello's gonna have to drop the belt to him.
Yeah.
The only way I see them having like not a beef is if Mello ends up having to drop the belt to Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker and Trick get into the rivalry, and then Trick is like, I'm doing this for my boy, he's not here no more, blah blah blah, and then he wins the belt or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be all right, but
like
those are the only two ways I see it.
One of them is getting ready to move up.
Definitely.
And not sure which one yet. I feel like in terms of promos and stuff, that's definitely Trick Williams. But in in-ring ability and stuff, I think Mello has the upper hand.
Yeah, I think it'll be Mello. He has more accolades. He's been the champion. He's had big main event fights. I think it'll be more him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
But I also feel like you said, like I feel like he could pass that torch, like the belt or whatever, to Trick Williams.
That would be
so
great.
It's gonna be really interesting. Yeah,
that would be great.
Because I've been waiting for it for a minute. Because even back when he had the open challenge and for what was it, the North American belt, I think it was, and Solo won. Like I thought that it was gonna be Trick Williams to step up that day, but then Solo came out, so that kind of threw me off. But
Solo, I knew it was gonna be Solo. I knew it was gonna be Solo. It's the family. I knew it was gonna be him. Yeah.
I hate how they took the belt from him. That was bullshit.
I mean,
but Dom can keep the belt.
Listen. Watch your mouth.
Double standard.
Listen, first of all, you don't talk about people who've been to prison like that. All right, you don't know what he might what he's capable of. He might find us, bro. We don't want him popping up. I want him kicking in my door, bro.
Look, I'm more scared of Mommy than I am of Dom. Stop it.
Yo, she was going ham yesterday. Like when she got attacked, she was tight. Her shoe came off and all of that. She had one shoe on. This was crazy. Oh, it was great. It was great.
Shout out to Wade Barrett who referenced the Montgomery Brawl on Raw last night.
Wade Barrett is good commentary. I like Wade Barrett. And did you peep on SmackDown? On SummerSlam, how when Michael Cole was talking about the commentary teams, he said he was going to be commentary on SmackDown, and he said he's going to be commentary on Raw, and then he was like, and I'll be joining them too here on Raw. They snuck himself in because they don't have anybody else. Like they have to keep Michael Cole on both shows. They're gonna run this man dry. Okay, like, he's gonna run out of catchphrases. He's gonna. I
heard that. Well, I know they had Titus O'Neil doing commentary a few weeks ago. I heard he did pretty well. So I don't know what they're doing with that.
Problem with Titus O'Neil is he's also their brand ambassador. So when he travels a lot. So he's not going to be able to make every show. So they're talking about getting Big E. And Big E said he's willing to do it. He said he's willing to do it, but his problem is with the bathroom breaks. And it sounds funny, but it's real shit. Like he's a bodybuilder, so he likes to stay hydrated. So he said the commentary team gets no bathroom breaks for 3 hours. So he said that might be the problem where he
Right.
can't do it.
Got you.
Yeah, so I don't know. He was like that. He joked around like he would have to wear an adult diaper or some shit and do it.
Oh
He's like
God.
he's like you can't pee in a bottle under the table because there's people right behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be creepy.
Yeah,
It's giving
so
Pee Wee Herman.
yeah, and which makes me think like, damn, Michael Cole, you've been doing this for a long time. You got a hell of a bladder, bro. Like your shit is
Like, what if
legit,
you gotta take a shit? What if you gotta take a dump? What happens?
bro. Like,
They
bro,
probably don't eat like way like hours before the show,
I have even more
or
respect
don't.
for the older guys like Jim Ross that was doing it and Jerry Lawler. They're like in their 60s, sitting there for 3 hours, just
Jim Ross is
commentating.
probably in a diaper.
That nigga got the
Jim Ross is
catheter
probably in a diaper. Yeah, absolutely.
in.
And Jerry
Yeah,
Lawler probably after the heart attack.
yeah, yeah. Definitely Jim Ross after the stroke. Because I mean, come on, like you have medical
Yeah,
issues now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
exactly.
that's. I know, but I never thought about that. Like, that's probably a more intensive job than actually being a wrestler. Having to sit there, like your legs is shaking, your stomach's starting to hurt. You gotta stay. You gotta keep
Yeah,
the energy. Horrible,
probably so.
horrible. Yeah, man. Quick question before we wrap it up, man. I wanted to ask you, RKO coming back or no?
I hope so. I hope so. I don't know because last night, Matt Riddle, normally he would dedicate shit to Randy Orton, but now all of a sudden he's dedicating to Drew, and I don't know how to feel about that. I caught that, um, but hopefully so. Like I hope it wasn't the end for him when it ended, because he's been killing it for 20 years, and you would want a better ending for him.
Absolutely, definitely. To end on an injury like that, especially like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even like a good injury. Like it wasn't like a
Right.
title, it's like a championship title match. It was nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping RKO comes back. Really hoping that Randy does it. He's been dropping little subliminals. I feel like on social media.
Mm-hmm.
He'll usually when he's injured, he'll usually be like really dry, like take a hiatus. He won't really post anything. But towards when he's coming back, he'll start
Yeah.
posting videos like pictures with his wife and shit. And now he shaved off the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving us '09 Randy Orton vibes.
Ooh, love it.
So he got the baldy, no mustache. I'm like, oh shit. I mean, it might be
Oh,
something crazy. So I'm really hoping.
okay.
Bray's supposed to be coming back soon. Maybe they'll do their return together, same night type thing. I don't know. We don't
I
usually
just
get
hope
two
they do
returns
it
at the
right
same
this
time.
time.
Yeah,
I hope they do it right, because I don't know what the fuck was
yeah,
happening on that last one.
yeah.
I don't need the whole family. Just let him do what he was doing before. I don't need Uncle Howdy in real life and all that other shit.
Yeah, I don't need
Like
I don't
whatever
need
he
Bo
was doing
Dallas.
before, yeah, like when he was just the original Fiend by himself, like that was great.
The greatest, yo, I love Bray, man. I love his creativity. I think for a big
He's
man,
very creative.
his in-ring ability for a big man is crazy. He's mad fast. Like he can do so much stuff. It's
He
just
deserves so much better than what he's gotten over the
he
years.
does. He does. And I really was pissed off that Brock denied that fucking the little thing that they were supposed to do. Brock refused to work with Bray. That pissed me off, Brock. You shouldn't have did that. I'm not gonna fight you about it, but shouldn't have did that.
You are.
But yeah, Bray definitely like he can carry since the backyard like the bayou, the backwoods bayou White family, like when
Mm-hmm.
they were fucking in the swamps. He's just been
Yeah.
top tier talent. Like
Yeah.
even if you mid card him, he's still getting top sales. Like you cut off all the
Mm-hmm.
lights, all the fireflies are out. Like it's
Absolutely.
just great. I just need them to work with him better.
Yeah. I think that his last comeback, if there was anything that Triple H may have dropped the ball on since being in charge, I would say it would be Bray Wyatt.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Definitely.
know if it's him. I don't know if it was just Bray Wyatt, because he's been through a lot mentally over the years. Like it just didn't hit like it was supposed to, and I'm not sure exactly why.
I semi fault WWE for that because they have an amazing rehab program. Where the fuck is their mental health program? They have
True.
no doctors for fucking mental
Nia
health.
took time off. Nia took off for mental health too.
Yeah,
And
like
Sasha, that was her excuse for a lot of times when she left. So I think that hopefully moving forward, they do focus on the mental health aspect of like the
definitely,
business,
definitely. Because
because
if you
it
popping
does
pills
go
and doing
on after.
coke, they'll put you in rehab. They'll pay for all that rehab. But
Yeah.
no, no, you going through some shit. Nah, deal with that shit on your own. Go cry in the corner. The fuck?
So yeah, maybe they do need to focus more on that, especially in this day and age because it's so much happening to everybody mentally. So yeah, Triple H,
Yeah.
start implementing something, please.
Yeah, man. Set somebody aside for that, man. You got trainers, you got the rehab guys. We need some mental health professionals, man. You need to get a psychologist, psychiatrist. I don't know who does
Yeah,
that shit because I don't. Thank God I haven't really had those issues and haven't had to seek help for it or anything like that. But a lot of these athletes and stuff, especially being that they're away from their families so much, constantly traveling on the road
exactly.
all the fucking time. Like, come on,
You're
man.
missing
Get
birthdays,
these.
holidays, and graduations and shit because you got to be
You're
on
missing
TV.
deaths, like funerals, like all types of shit. Like
Yeah,
you're losing people. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And like, prime example, Bray Wyatt, fucking R.I.P. Brody Lee, man.
yeah. That definitely took a toll on him. He
That
wasn't the
ruined
same after.
him.
Yeah,
Ruined him. Like
absolutely.
crazy. But all right, this is a great discussion. Great episode today. We had a we
Absolutely.
had a we had a good conversation. Touched on a lot of stuff. Hit up SummerSlam. Hit up Raw. Spent just like WWE. Spent far too much time on the Bloodline. But you know, it's all good. It's
Get the
all
people
good.
going.
It gets the people going. You know, it's provocative. It gets the people going.
Exactly.
Oh man! Till next time, we'll see you here. Shout out Ringmasters. Peace.
Always.
All right, that was great.